Hello everyone, welcome to this special update on INC Review. I'm Sister Jessica Tucker. This historic building on 7th Street and Elizabeth in Corpus Christi, Texas, has been undergoing months of renovation and restoration, and will soon be dedicated as a house of worship of the Church of Christ. Here's Sister Aliu Garcia Pablo with that report.
Many stories just because I was so young.
Growing up in Corpus Christi, Robert and Virginia were always at church.
And with a name like Corpus Christi, you better be. The body of Christ.
Here, church is more than just a place to go to on Sunday mornings.
I think it represents stability. Like I said, a place to come, and if you're in trouble, if they know there's a place to come and get help, and a place for your kids to hang out doing healthy things and not running up and down the street trying to get in trouble or something.
It was the center of life.
Oh, I just think about all the people and sitting in church, and I got married in this church, and my kids were baptized in this church.
But as generations changed, so did the priorities of life for many.
Lots of very prominent churches that were downtown, and they simply lost population. When you lose the youthful population, the church dies.
It closed in 2006, and I am sure that the neighborhood was left with a void of places to come and children's activities.
While the history of this church was ending, a new chapter was beginning for the Church of Christ.
Our congregation started out with 8 brethren originally and grew from there. Some moved into the area. We've had some converts.
And what they lacked in size, they made up in faith, doing what they can so that more people would come to learn about the truth inside the Church of Christ.
We're hoping for greater growth now that we have a better place to worship. That should help with our evangelical efforts.
I think it's great that they're bringing the neighborhood, just a new look and new joy to this area, which has been left behind for many years.
George was among the first to step inside the building when the restoration began.
Well, we found out it was going to open back up on Facebook. Robert Parks, who does We Grew Up in Corpus Christi, drove by here one day, and all sorts of things were going on, and he took a picture and talked to the pastor and put it on Facebook. And my family, they were just ecstatic. They are so excited that it's going to be a church again.
But the restoration isn't just about this building on 7th Street and Elizabeth. For this community and for this city, it's restoring something more.
This house that I'm buying currently on 16th Street here in the neighborhood is been in my family for some years. So as a young child, I used to come spend summers, with my family, and who knows, God had a plan for me to come back many years later.
George Aguirre recently signed up as a Bible student to learn more about the Church of Christ.
I hope and pray that this new church here in this area will start to, people will start to begin to find Christ as I have.
I hope that they utilize the church. I hope that they come to know Jesus. I hope that, there's so many things for their kids to do, and just so people can know that Christians are there to help them.
They will truly receive the message of salvation. And so this is really for the community. This is for the whole town. That every time we invite, every time we bring visitors, not only it will be easy for us, but all the more they can see the glory of God.
Listen, this is going to do more for this neighborhood, I think. Not only because it's a beautiful building that's been restored, but to have something like this come in and you take a look at the neighborhood, I think this is exactly what it needs. You know, it needs a religious base to kind of revive things. So I think it's going to be fantastic for this.
I'm Malia Garcia-Pablo reporting for Iglesia Ni Cristo Television.
Keep up to date on events in the Iglesia Ni Cristo by tuning into INC TV and incmedia.org. From San Francisco, California, I'm Sister Jessica Tucker. Join us next time on INC Review, your window to Christian living.